Welcome back to the Bible Reading Project. Today is Thursday. And we're hoping to inspire you to read your Bible every single day. Zero excuse.
Zero.
P. Paul Mark, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Is everybody treating you all right?
Oh, yeah.
I want to do something. I want to call her.
All right.
Call Robin. And I want you to ask her about my tat.
Okay.
And see what she says. Ask her if she'll watch the Bible reading now that I've got my tattoo with her name on it.
All right.
She may not answer. She's shopping. Oh, please let her answer. Because I mean, if I'm just thinking, and I do that a lot, I would think any man that would emblazon his wife's name on his arm. Do you think, Joey, she should watch the Bible Reading Project now?
Like
Your
if,
call has been forwarded to a...
like if.
Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Come here and say it in the microphone. I asked Joey, does he think because of my tattoo that my wife should now watch the Bible Reading Project? Just look in the camera and share with Robin, Joey.
I think she should have watched it before.
Shaba. He's marrying my daughter. Good luck.
She doesn't watch it either.
She doesn't watch it either. Nobody gonna know. Nobody's gonna. That was powerful.
That was.
That was like a prophet. You know, he got his mail. You know what his mail said? An evangelist.
That's
He
awesome.
went right for her throat then, just like an evangelist. You're gonna go to hell, woman. So what do you think? Do you think she should watch now? Kind of like payback. And we even read it. Do unto others.
I mean, for all that you do for her, it's the least. I think it's the least that she can do.
I could do.
Yeah.
The least she could do
is
just watch it.
Like, and
Watch
she
it.
could even be multitasking. Like,
And you know what's funny about a woman? And maybe it's all women. I don't know. But it's the one I'm married to. So I deduce all.
yeah,
She wants to give us help,
yeah, right,
but doesn't even watch.
yeah, right. Doesn't even see if we apply her.
And
help.
then says, I think y'all would get more viewers if.
Right.
And I'm like, but you don't even watch it.
Yeah.
What right do you have to judge me and pull the speck out of my
Right.
eye when you
Got a log.
You got a log in your eye, woman?
Yeah, the log's so big you can't even watch the Bible reading
So
project.
I want to try to get in touch with her because I think this is pretty good here. I put her name.
On your arm.
You think I'm going to go to hell now? I mean, Leviticus. I mean, it's pretty clear.
Yeah, right.
I'm not getting in.
Yeah,
Do
but
you think I'm going?
I think you're. Yeah, I mean, Jesus, he's gonna have a tattoo when he comes back.
You think so?
Yeah, on his thigh.
What's it going to say?
It's gonna say Lord of Lords.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So I'm with him now.
Yeah, you are.
But when are you getting yours? Let's go. I want to get one.
I have no desire to get a tattoo.
Why? I didn't either, but look what I did.
Maybe when I get married for 38 years.
What would you put like a little bird with my name in it? I mean, right? You're my best friend.
Yeah,
Like a crow
yeah, yeah.
or a buzzard. A buzzard that
Maybe
says
a buzzard.
peepaw
Yeah.
in the wing.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Carrying a Bible or Black Rifle coffee.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So no tattoo.
I have an idea. I'll show you tomorrow what it might look
Okay,
like.
so there's a lot of people out there that probably now they're going to start watching because it's like, oh, we got to. I used to think I want to get you a wife. Now
Now it's
I want to get you a tattoo.
Yeah.
I want to go with you. I'll pay for it. I mean, if I don't want to pay like $1,000,
No, it won't be.
but yeah,
Probably like a $12 tattoo.
Let me ask you one final question before we get into Thursday.
Okay.
Would your mother be happy with a tattoo, or is she?
I don't think she would care.
She doesn't even. How about your dad though?
And he doesn't care.
He don't care. They don't even care about you, do they?
Not really.
Probably not. I do.
Yeah.
Like I would care.
Yeah.
So what do you think you would get? Tell me tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna
tomorrow.
show it to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're gonna show you the tattoo Ryan gets. Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, of course.
If we put it out there and Joey puts up a should Ryan get a tattoo and they vote, more people vote yes than no, would you get the tattoo or no?
No.
Why?
I just don't have a desire.
But when most people are loving you and wanting you to have one.
Yeah.
Ma, bro, you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I've still come to peer pressure before.
So really,
I've learned my lesson.
so you have succumbed to peer pressure.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I didn't do. My girls and everybody's like, you got to have a tattoo like years ago. I held out.
Yeah.
So congratulations for holding out. Be bold, man.
Yeah.
But when I got it, I was so proud of it. Not one time did I think I wish I hadn't got this. I was so proud. And guess what tonight?
What?
Taking her out on a date.
Noise.
And I'm going to have my tattoo laying on the table.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get me some sugar.
I think like when you check in with the hostess or the maitre d' or whatever, you'd be like,
That's exactly what I'm going to. I'm going to be a table for me and I should have got. I may get up here, right?
Yeah.
She'll kill me.
Like make a tree or something.
So I'll reach out tomorrow. We'll see if she'll answer tomorrow. Let's jump in today. It's going to be good today, all right?
Yes.
It's Thursday.
All day.
So Matthew chapter 7, verse 7.
Yeah.
This is kind of a hard statement too. Keep on asking, and you will receive what you ask for. Mm-hmm. Keep on seeking, and you will find it. Keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and everyone who seeks finds, and to everyone who knocks, the door will be open. You parents, if your children ask for a loaf of bread, do you give them a stone instead? Or if they ask for a fish, do you give them a snake? Of course not. So if you sinful people know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your heavenly Father give good gifts to those who ask him? Mm-hmm. Talk to me about keeping on when things don't work.
Yeah.
Keep on praying, keep on seeking, keep on going to church, keep on pressing into God, keep on worshiping when nothing's working.
Yeah. I think this is kind of hard because, I ask God to heal me or I ask God to help me and then it doesn't happen.
You just quit?
Yeah. I think that's could be the human response is, it's not working. Mm-hmm. So let me try something else. Mm-hmm. But Jesus says, keep on doing it. Keep on keeping on and knock, ask, pray, seek one more time. And I think that's true. I think we can both testify to what happens when you do that because he doesn't say that it happens in your time. It doesn't happen, when you think that it should.
Sure.
Just like a parent's not going to just, put dinner on the table at breakfast time, even though the kid's asking for dinner, a loaf of bread.
Right.
But when the timing is right, you'll give that loaf of bread. When the timing is right, you'll give a fish, right?
Right.
And I think the same is true for God at the right time.
Right.
When the timing is right. And that's the hardest thing for humans. It's the one thing that we can't shortcut or take out of any equation.
Sure.
Time.
Sure.
And the thing is we don't know how much that is.
So here's a question for you. It's theological, okay? So not practical, it's more theological. Jesus says ask, right? My question is, why do I need to ask? He already knows what I need. Why didn't he just give it to me? Knock. Why do I need to knock? If he's a good God, why wouldn't he just have the door wide open? Why did he shut the door on me? Yep. Seek. Why didn't he just put it in the open and the obvious? Why do I have to go hunt something down? So why does he want me to ask when he should already know what I want? Why does he want me to knock when if he's a good father, he should have the door open and not make me knock? And why does he ask me to seek it like he's hiding it from me versus just putting it out in clear open where so that kind of the mentality of a Christian is the door's wide open. He's throwing stuff out on the front porch. It's just like candy. Just here you go. No knocking, no seeking, no asking. It's just God on the front steps of heaven, chunking everything out of heaven for free. Right. Grab it all, run up, get as much as you can in your little bag, your trick-or-treat bag, and run off. Why does God want us to knock, seek, and ask rather than him just give it, open it, and throw it to me?
Yeah, I think I've been pondering this a lot. Right. Like an all-knowing sovereign God, why would I need to pray and ask? Because I don't remember if it was you or if it was somebody else that was telling me the story about this missionary in South Africa. And every time she was in trouble, she wouldn't just pray for help. She would pray and ask God to put it on somebody else's heart to pray for her. That's so weird to me. God, I'm in trouble, so put it on somebody's heart somewhere to pray for me right now. But I could just ask, or God could just know. And this is kind of what I've landed on. Okay. And it's in next week's chapter, Matthew chapter 8. Okay. I think we kind of get the answer. Okay. So to give you a sneak peek of what's coming next week and the answer. Yeah. The Roman centurion. Okay. And the short of it is he comes and asks Jesus for help, and Jesus says, "I'll come to your house and heal his young servant." And the Roman centurion says, "Nope, you don't need to. You have the same authority that I have. I just tell them to go, and then they go." And then so this is Jesus's response to when he says that. He says, I tell you the truth, I haven't seen faith like this in all of Israel. And I tell you this, that many Gentiles will come from all over the world, from the east and the west, and sit down with Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, in the feast of the kingdom of heaven. I think it's faith that God, he says, I haven't seen faith like this in an entire nation of God's people.
Right.
So, and in the whole nation of God's people, here's a person that isn't even God's people, a Roman, that says, yeah. And he says, you have the greatest faith in all of these people. And I think it's faith. I think that's why God wants you to keep knocking, to keep seeking, to keep asking. It's saying he wants you to exercise faith. Even though I can't see it, touch it, smell it, taste it, I still believe I have healing. I still believe that God has great provision for me. I still believe that God has clarity and giving me clarity of mind.
Good.
Even though it doesn't feel that way right now, I still believe that it is.
That's good.
And so I think God says keep on asking.
That's good.
Because because faith is the one thing that moves
it's absolutely all to do with faith.
Right.
If he throws it to me, if he opens the door wide open, if he puts it out in front where I stumble upon it without even having to seek it, if I don't even have to knock, if I don't even have to ask, then it genders no faith. And Hebrews 11:1 says it's faith that pleases him.
Right.
So why does God want me to knock rather than opening the door? Why does he want me to ask without just giving it to me anyway? And why does he want me to seek without just putting it where I stumble upon it? It's because faith pleases God.
Right.
And it's the knocking that says, well, if he loved you, he would give it to you anyway. And it says, no, I know he loves me because he's a father that will reward me, which is what Jesus will say on down at the end.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to knock. Well, why would you knock? It feels like he just won't even answer.
Yeah.
He's being a stubborn God. Why do you keep knocking? Why do you just keep on knocking and keep on?
Yeah.
It's because I have faith in him.
Right.
And Hebrews 11:6, when you have faith, you must believe God is a rewarder. So why do you keep knocking? Because he's going to reward me.
Right.
Well, if he was going to reward you, he would have never shut the door anyway.
That's right.
You could have earned, he should have just known you were coming.
Right.
And so if he'd known I was coming, I wouldn't even need to answer. I wouldn't even need faith. Right?
Right.
So why do you keep asking him for the same thing over and over and over and over? Because he's a father and I trust him.
That's right.
Well, why would you trust him? He would have given it to you by now. No, maybe he knows I don't need it right now, but I'm going to keep asking right now.
That's right.
Well, if you ask him to heal you on Tuesday and you're still sick on Wednesday, see, he's not a healer.
Right.
No, I'm going to ask him to heal me again on Wednesday. Why? Because I have faith he's a healer.
Right.
Well, on Thursday, I'm still sick. Well, why would you ask a God if he didn't heal you on Tuesday or Wednesday? He wouldn't heal you. He probably is not a healing God. You're probably going to die. Well, I'm going to ask him to heal me again.
Yeah.
Well, how come? Because he's a father that will reward me and I trust in him. So I think exactly what you said is the theological truth behind prayer and behind seeking God and really pressing into him because we have faith.
Right.
It's not that I get everything I want. If I got everything I want, I don't need faith.
Yeah, right.
I don't even need to trust him. It's like magic.
Yeah.
If he just magically throws out in front of me, well, Mark's going to need this, so I'll give it to him because on Thursday he's going to need it.
Or if it's even something I don't need, like I just magically
Right.
think, oh, I would like a Mercedes S-Class in my driveway. Well, there it is.
Yeah. So it doesn't really cause you. So there is an issue with faith that you don't have it. It's the substance of things you don't have, the evidence of things hoped for.
Yeah.
That cause you to keep coming back, man.
That's right.
And trusting him even when it's not being open, but you keep knocking because you know he's the Father that you trust. So,
Yeah, and then James chapter 1, verse 3.
Yeah.
For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. And when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing.
Dude, love it. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We will see you tomorrow on Friday for Ryan's big tattoo reveal. Have a good one.